Hi guys, okay, Jane Borges here from Zen with Me Homes. So I want to talk with you a little bit about what's going on with real estate in general, let alone Florida. Okay, so I specialize in new construction, if you didn't know already. I had my house built. We moved down here from New York, and it was the best move I ever made. Warranties up the yin-yang. You know, we had the time to build from scratch. I got to pick my options, my colors, and this, and that, and we saved so much money. I've heard a lot of nightmare stories about people that didn't build a new home or buy a new home. Don't get me wrong, some people, you know, in certain areas of the country with certain builders, you know, they haven't had the best of experiences either. I've heard that as well, but I've heard more stories with resale as opposed to new construction. And with my personal experience, I prefer new construction. So that's where my area of expertise is, but you know, everybody is eligible to do whatever it is that they like, that they feel is best for them. So I just have to make sure that I say that, okay? So here in Florida, everything is batshit bonkers, to be quite honest, as far as real estate goes. Like, you could probably sell someone a shoe and they'll move into it. It's insane, okay? New construction, focusing on that. Again, resale, I know there's, you know, they're saying now the starting price is the asking price, and now you have to sign all kinds of things. It's not guaranteed. There's like 20 bids. It's nuts. New construction. Okay, so if you want to move to Florida, I specialize in, like I said, new construction. I'm in many different counties in Florida, and if you want to work with me and I am not in Florida and you're in another state and you just, you know, you'd like me to assist, I can refer you to a realtor in the area that you are looking to move. Now, I screen everybody that I work with. I check people out. I make sure that they're thorough, that they're similar to me, the way I do business. I treat you guys like family. And I only work with like a handful or less of people at a time, because I want to give you that special attention and just the attention that you need to go into buying a new home. This is a big deal. You're not buying a pair of shoes or a shirt. You're moving your family or yourself or whatever your situation is. And it's a huge decision. You're going to be there for a while, you know, and I have a lot of out-of-state buyers. And, you know, with COVID and, you know, everything that's going on, it's not always that simple to just, oh, I'll fly down or I'll drive down. If you're from up north, and I have a lot of northerners coming down here, that's a hell of a ride. I've done that many different times. My parents have been down here for about 15 years, and I've done that ride, New York to Florida, and we've done it every year, sometimes twice a year. It's like National Lampoon's Vacation with the kids, the dogs, the luggage, you know, it's nuts. So I feel you don't have to do that drive, you know, or maybe you don't want to be on a plane right now with everything going on, you know, so I try to make it as easy as possible for you. I have video tours. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. I have video tours of the majority of the builders that I work with, but if there's a builder I don't have a tour of and you're interested in, I would be more than happy to go and check it out for you. Just in order for me to do that, I do need you to be loyal to me in return. Please don't realtor hop, you know, real estate agent hop, because the builders are only going to pay one realtor. And if I'm working with you and, you know, I'm putting in all this hard work and I'm running around, you know, putting in my time, using my gas, you know, and only working with, like I said, a certain amount of clients to give you that special attention, and then you're going to just talk to 4 other realtors and someone else is going to get paid, it's bad karma. Please don't do that. I don't do business that way, so please, I just ask, if you want to work with me, please just be loyal to me as I am going to be loyal to you, okay? So yeah, so there's spec homes, there's homes you can build from scratch. Again, if you're in another state and you're not coming to Florida, but you would still like me to assist, I can do that. I can refer you to another realtor. If you're moving down to my area, I will help you personally. If you're interested in resale, I can still assist. You know, I have a team that I work with for resale, so, you know, you will get well taken care of. But yeah, the homes down here, the prices do keep increasing, so just keep in mind, if you see something you like it, buy it. Make sure you're pre-approved. If you're not pre-approved, when you contact me, I will help you get pre-approved. With the builders, when you use their lender, they will pay your closing costs. Okay, so if you're not pre-approved yet, but you know, I got a solid credit score, I have like, you know, very little debt, you know, like I know I can get pre-approved very easily, then I would suggest you just wait until you talk to me and go with a builder after I've shown you a few things. So this way you're not having your credit run a bunch of times. If you're not sure where you stand with credit and this and that, then we'll talk about that. We can see what the best course of action would be for you to get approved, because, you know, don't be, what's the right word? Don't be concerned like, oh, I might not be able to get a loan. There's a lot of programs, so let's see what your situation is, what your score is. You know, go to creditkarma.com, check out your score, or just register with all 3 credit bureaus. You can get a login with them for free and see what your credit scores are with them. You're also allowed 1 free credit report every year, so you can always get one of those to see, okay, what's going on here. But I can give you some tips on that as well. Oh, excuse me. I'm just trying to see what else I need to cover here. And if you have any questions while you're watching this and I didn't cover something, please comment down below, because I do read the comments and I will respond. I'm also going to have my registration form down below in the description box. So when you scroll down, if you don't see the link that says like register with me here to be your realtor, just click, there's like a little arrow there, click the arrow and then the box will open up and then you'll see the links there. So this way you know how to get there in case you're like, I'm scrolling down and I don't see it. That's how you can do it. So check out my channels on With Me Homes that you're on right now, so you can see all the video tours of the homes that I do. Prices change, houses sell, floor plans stay the same. So if you see that a video of a house and it's like, okay, keep in mind, unless it says this exact house is for sale, you're viewing the video just for the floor plan. Okay, so you can get a better idea of what the floor plan will look like when the home is done. Also with new construction, they don't have every single home available for you to view. They'll have some that you can walk through and tour, some that are being built as a spec or for someone else that you may be able to go and walk through. But again, if you're an out-of-state buyer and you don't have the time to, you know, fly back and forth and stuff, then you're just going to have to rely on the video tours, which is why I do so many of them and I try to be as thorough as possible. I'll even open the drawers and the cabinets so you can see space, you know, because everybody has different space that's important to them. Let's see what else. So, oh yeah, and please, if you're going to work with me also and I give you information on builders, please don't call them or email them. Some of them are very strict, and if you call them or pass by there, if we're working together locally and you don't mention that I'm working with you, and with some builders, even if you do mention that I'm your realtor, I won't get paid. They'll be very strict, and some of them, you know, don't want to pay the realtors, so that's why they put the policy in. So it's like, you know, well, you have to be here on the first visit, but you guys get excited. I understand. You get excited, you get ants in your pants, and you want to go and get as much information as possible. But then it hurts me or any other realtor that you're working with, for that matter, in the long run. So I understand how you feel and where you're coming from. Again, I've been in your shoes. I did have my house built. You know, I was not working with a realtor at the time. I'll tell you my story a little bit. We looked into resale, and the person that we were working with was not very polite, didn't pay attention to what we were looking for, and kept sending us homes over what we were pre-approved for. So that didn't work. So when we moved down here to Florida, after we finally, you know, I said, let's see new construction, because there's models all over the place at the time. We're here about 4 years. Let's go and see, you know, what is this about? Because nobody mentioned it. You know, everything was just resale, resale, resale. And we didn't see anything that we liked. And then, you know, we went to a builder and got the information that we needed. I got plans. I was looking at stuff. And like I said, warranties at the yin yang. I got to build the house from scratch, picking the plan that I wanted, choosing the upgrades that I wanted. They had an incentive at the time that was great. My husband's prior military, so we got a VA loan. So for my veterans out there, you can, if you're eligible for a VA loan, with certain builders, you can start getting a house for as little as $1,000 deposit when signing the agreement. I mean, we got our house, 2,400 square foot house, for $1,000. So I'm living proof that that's legit. It's no bullshit, and you can do that. VA loan, use their lender. Sorry. Hold on. I have to take this. I'm going to pause. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to take that call. Okay, so I'm not sure where it was, so I'm just going to try and recap the video now. I know I was talking about Spring Hill and real estate and stuff like that. So, yeah, just I would recommend a new home. Also, something I wanted to mention is those of you that are spiritual out there and you're all about the energy around you and stuff like that, that's another reason why you should consider a new home, because there's been no previous owner, so no previous energy. We can get into the land and all of that, but that aside, okay, just the home, the interior of the home, new, fresh energy, okay? And if you're moving down here to Spring Hill, I offer home cleansings, not like, you know, vacuum and stuff like that. They do that before you have your final walk and everything. But I offer free home cleansings for my buyers. And, you know, I go in with Palo Santo and I just, you know, cleanse the home just because you had the workers in there. So it's like just their energy. Not saying it's bad energy, but, you know, you want it fresh, brand new house with your energy and intention going into it only. So for those of you that are spiritual, that might be something else that you may want to consider when it comes to purchasing a home. Plenty of incentives with new construction. Like I said, if you're a veteran, you know, you can get a home with, you know, as little as $1,000 to get started. Use their lender, they'll pay your closing costs, VA loan, no money down, and then it's just the $1,000 deposit, which is the good faith deposit that you put down when you sign the agreement. That's for one particular builder. Other builders, that deposit varies, okay? So I'm just giving you an idea. If you were to go with that builder, that would be that. There's other builders, it's $2,500, it's $5,000 deposit. You know, it all depends on what you choose. And then there may be extra depending on upgrades that you choose. You know, sometimes they'll have you pay a little bit of it up front depending on the upgrades you choose. Okay, so the minimum could be $1,000 plus. Let's put it that way. So yeah, I have spec homes, which are homes that the builder has already chosen the upgrades, and they have the set price. So there's no bidding war. I wanted to make sure I covered that also. When you're dealing with new construction, there is no bidding war. They have this house available. You're pre-approved for the amount that the price is. It's that simple. Oh, okay, I want that house. Boom, you get it. That's it. And then when it's done, you move in. You go to closing and you move in. Okay, so another misconception is, oh, but if I buy this house now, I sign the agreement now, I'm getting it in this condition. No, it's illegal for them to sell a half-built house. You have to have it completed. Okay, so don't worry about that. The home will be done when, you know, it comes time to close and you move in. You do your first walk, your second walk, and all that stuff. So yeah, so the spec homes, I have spec homes available in different counties here, from like Citrus, Hernando, Pasco, Pinellas, Hillsborough. There's another one I can't think of right now, but I work in all these counties, so I can personally help you in all of those counties. It's just if I'm going to be running out beyond Spring Hill, again, don't mind, but I will need you to be pre-approved, because now it's like we're talking distance, more time and stuff like that, so I have to make sure that you are approved for what I am going to look for you for before I put that time and effort in, which is fair enough, you know. I mean, nobody goes to work for free, right? So you want to make sure, you know, everything is covered, no one's wasting their time, you know, and it works out for everyone. So yeah, so those are the spec homes. So there are homes that are, you know, already under construction that the builder has chosen that, you know, there's different times that they will be completed per builder, per spec, and you can go that route. If you want to build from scratch right now in Spring Hill, I would say it's typically, again, depending on the area and the builder, could be anywhere from 9 to 14 months. Now, some of the builders at this time are on a hold because everything is crazy. Everything has gotten oversold. So now they need some time to catch up. They cannot keep up with the demand. So some builders are starting lists, like reserve lists. And in order to be on that reserve list, you do have to be pre-approved. And then when it comes time to, okay, we can start signing contracts again, you know, they're going to go down the list and say, okay, well, you still available? There may have been a price increase while you were waiting. It all depends. So these are all things that I just want you guys to keep in mind as to what's going on right now here in Florida. It's not just Spring Hill, it's all those counties that I mentioned. That's what's going on here, so I can speak of those from my experience and my knowledge. So yeah, so just keep in mind, you know, prices may increase while you're waiting on the list. Once you sign something though, you're locked in at that price. Okay, if there's a price increase, it doesn't apply to you because you already signed your contract and you're in at that one price. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. It's just if you're on a waiting list because the builder is on hold to try and just catch up, that's when you're at risk for having an increase, okay, because you're not locked into anything because you didn't sign anything. So yeah, I think I've covered everything, and if I didn't, like I said, please, you know, comment down below. I will answer your question. You can also register with me, email me, you know, and I can give you information that way as well. So yeah, I look forward to working with you. I hope that this video helped you guys out. Peace and love, stay safe, and let's help you find your safe haven. Take care.